Beneath the veil of mundane reality, nestled in the heart of a quiet suburban town, lies a mystery that is about to unfold. In the town of Ashwood Hallow, where trees whisper ancient secrets and shadows hold truths best left undiscovered, the air is thick with anticipation. It's Halloween, the one night when the boundaries between worlds are thinnest, and magic, whether benign or malevolent, is afoot. The town's children, with innocence in their eyes and wonder in their hearts, speak of ghostly apparitions and tales of old, of eerie lights in the woods and whispers that chill the spine. But this year, something feels different. An undercurrent of unease ripples through Ashwood Hallow, as some townsfolk seem not quite themselves, and familiar places hide secrets yet to be unveiled. On All Hallows Eve, as the golden hues of autumn fade and the night's embrace grows colder, a group of young souls will embark on a journey, drawn together by fate, driven by curiosity. They will discover that the tales of old may not be mere stories. For in the corners of Ashwood Hallow, lurking in its darkest shadows, truths await that could alter the very fabric of reality. I am Rick, your game master for tonight's session. Ashwood Hallow is a departure from our normal style of gameplay. The players will be playing children on Halloween night, and we'll be using the XD20 system. Now, maybe we should go around and introduce the players and their characters, and maybe a little bit about their character, so we know who's playing it. We want to start with you, Richard.
Aw.
We are going counterclockwise.
I know. Well, me and Ed were going to argue about it. Do you want to go first? We were beginning to. Rick cut it off before we could. I'm Richard. I'm going to play Cody Ford. What's my daddy's name? Michael Ford is my dad's name, and he's a newscaster. I'm the rich kid, but I'm also the youngest, and I'm brand new shit.
I'm TJ, and I'll be playing James Langford. He's a 12-year-old. He did not want to be here. His mom is forcing him to come. This is his last year that he's supposed to be, doing the Halloween thing, and he doesn't want to. He'd rather do anything else but this.
I'm Matt. I'm playing Dalton Ford. His dad's in prison. His mom's 535 pounds. Lives in a trailer. He's got a bad life, But I got a pretty sweet little spiked hairdo, little mullet in the back, rat tail that goes all the way down. Oh yeah, I'm related to the fucking skunt over here.
Yeah, he's my cousin that can't afford it.
Get out of here, skunt.
Don't call me that. You're the skunt.
You're a skunt, dude.
You're I like skunt. That's a good workaround.
Our boss
it's a good word.
Our boss came up with it. That's what he calls anyone named Scott. He doesn't trust anyone named Scott.
It's pretty funny.
Hey, skunt.
In his defense, every Scott I've ever met's a fucking scumbag. So
Every Scott's a
it's
skunt.
Skunt really does work.
The only Scott I know stole my baseball mitt.
Exactly. Point proven.
Definitely a skunt.
Scott's always
That's
loved
skunt
baseball.
behavior,
If
right?
any
Yeah.
Scots are listening to this, go fuck yourself.
Seriously.
Taking a hard
And you know
stance
what?
on
Cut
Scots.
that.
Prove us wrong. if you're a good Scot, show yourself. You know what I mean? Like,
And donate to our podcast.
We're
on
you
Patreon.
definitely, I would call you Scott if you did that. But until then, you're a scud.
Every Scot starts
Every
a
single-
Scot.
We're looking for the one Scott.
If that went live
deserving
like
of
that,
being
every
called
single
Scott.
person that donated to that Patreon, their first name would be Scott. Guaranteed.
Oh, it's staying in. Yeah, we need Scott. We need Scott's support.
Like, even if the people's names aren't Scott, they stole someone else's fucking card just to put it on there. Like
I just like the idea that my uncle's bigoted by just a name. It's like not skin color or religion or anything like that. He's like, "What's your name, Scott?" I don't fucking trust this motherfucker.
If you're on, what half of the alphabet are you on?
All right. I'm Ed. I'm playing Michael Ceton, the antisocial kid who was forced to make friends by his dad.
How do you spell that?
Oh, it's Ceton with a C. Yeah. And a D.
Wait, you don't have a mom?
My dad's in construction and my mom works at the grocery store.
All right, so it's Halloween morning. How would you describe your Halloween morning going?
Well, what day is it?
it's fucking Halloween.
Yeah,
let's say
what
it's
day of the week,
Friday.
though?
It's Friday.
Ooh, Halloween on a Friday.
It's Halloween on
It's
Friday
ideal.
the 13th.
It's perfect.
Yeah. Well, I think Michael would get up and immediately remember that his dad was supposed to get him a Halloween costume, so he'd have to go ask his dad what the Halloween costume was. But then find out that his dad forgot about it, and then his dad just gave him some jeans and a flannel and be like, "Be a construction worker," you know?
So that's what you're going to be, a construction worker?
It's like a flannel that's too big and like a hard hat.
He hands you like this old hard hat. It's just, he got a new one a couple weeks ago, so he'll let you use the old one.
Oh, sweet.
It has one of those mud flap chicks on it, you know?
Oh, nice. Dalton's gonna love it.
But yeah, so your household's relatively happy, though, for the most part. Yeah, you live in Blackwood Estates, which is this up-and-coming housing project that your father's been building for quite a few years.
Yeah, Dad's been building houses. Does it himself, you know.
Definitely by himself.
Definitely by himself.
The whole house from start to finish.
Yeah. I mean, well, yeah.
If more than one person touches it.
Do you have any siblings?
No.
No siblings. Okay. Your mother's already at the grocery store bagging groceries.
Yeah, she leaves at like 4 o'clock in the morning. She's got to do something called truck. Maybe it was Chuck. I don't remember.
Kind of the same thing.
Yeah, it comes up to you. Now, remember, I got to work a night shift tonight. You got to work when, the occupants aren't actually
Yeah.
in
Can I
their
still go trick or treating with Dalton and
Yeah.
Dalton? Okay,
So I'm
sweet.
saying, just make sure
Sweet.
that you stay with your friends.
Yeah.
Right.
Definitely. Yeah, I'll be with my friends.
And you got the list of phone numbers.
Yep, I got the list. I got my house key.
Okay. All right. Don't lose it this time.
It's
Like the third one.
Yeah, it's hard. It's just one key. I got it. I'll get it. I won't lose it.
He's here to lead us a whole stack.
Yeah, and you see your dad. He walks to the front door and he opens it for a second. You see him kind of hesitate, looking at it. What the fuck? And you peer out at what he's looking at, and you see this man kind of walking by. He's like a larger, heavy-set black man, relatively well groomed and well dressed, but he's like got tinfoil like on his head, and he's just kind of walking by, and he's just writing in this like notebook. And your dad's like, yeah, just be careful out there. Stay with your friends.
Okay.
All right, yeah. Who wants to go next?
We'll keep the reverse circle.
Yeah, I'll go. So, what's my morning like? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Well, okay. I picture it's like chaos in the trailer. Like I have 2 younger twin brothers who are just completely out of their minds. There's trash in the place. I got my older hippie sister visiting from college. She's
Okay.
she's like, get out of here.
That's why the shed smells so funny.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
that's a skunk.
It's where she stays when she's in town. Is the shed.
Yeah, and then but my mom's just on the couch, of course. It's like screaming at my brothers. Is they're like,
They're just ignoring her.
yeah, they're like pulling the film out of a VHS tape.
Oh, does she record Judge Judy?
She did. Was Judge Judy even a thing at this time? I picture she more records like America's Gladiators.
Okay, I was gonna, or Jerry Springer. I'm sure Jerry Springer was there.
Oh, if she watches that, but she doesn't film it.
Yeah.
Gladiator's got a special place in her heart.
Oh, them oiled up gladiator boys. They're just that's so irresistible.
She's like, get him, Rex! Kick his fucking ass, Rex! Fuck yeah! You can't step to an American Gladiator.
This is a combination of patriotism and just thirst, basically.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what my mom's thinking about. You know what I mean? I don't want to talk about that, but you know.
Your mom stops you as you walk past her. Now remember, your sister. I can't do it. Why can I not do a Southern accent here? I can't. I'm trying to do like
a Colonel Sanders.
Well, why don't you pull up a seat to old Mama here? This is how Mama talks. All right, I'm gonna go with it.
I guess she's Cajun. I don't know.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Discovery Channel. Gators. They got a lot of gator shows on there now.
No, I kind of like my mom being Cajun.
All right. Well, your sister here, she's going to take your brothers out trick-or-treating tonight. And I know you don't want to go hanging out with them little boys and your sister, you know. But Mama's she's got a gentleman caller kind of coming around tonight. So I'm going to need you to stay out of the house until... I mean, if you could find a place to stay for the night, that would be ideal.
Yeah. I'm just thinking my backpack that's all full of toilet paper and eggs and, you know, all the traditional Halloween prank stuff. Yeah, okay.
So
I'll stay at, what's your character's name again, Richard? Cody's house.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm sure your aunt and uncle would take you in for the night. I mean, I know you and Cody are best buds, so.
Yeah.
I mean, he absolutely loves you. He couldn't speak more highly of you. Oh, and there was something your teacher called. She said something about your report card or something. It never came in the mail.
Yeah. Like I said, a falcon took it.
A falcon? There's a lot of falcons outside? I haven't been outside in a few years.
Yeah, there's a big problem.
Well, you be on the lookout for them falcons. Maybe you should wear a helmet. What you gonna wear for your Halloween costume, son?
I'm gonna be a vampire again.
All right, so you're just gonna put on that attitude of yours. All right, you already got your costume on then. Well, try to tidy up a little bit before you leave the house, if you will.
Jeez, Mom.
All right.
I'll tidy up.
Let's move on to James Langford. What's your household like in the morning on Halloween?
On Halloween in the morning, I wake up to a phone call that says you should have some cereal before you go to school. I'll see you when you get home from trick-or-treating.
I love it.
Wow. Ding dong. So you're home alone. You have no siblings? Okay. Yeah. So ding dong. Now there's like a knocking, but it's not, it's like just a normal knock, not a persistent or angry knock. It's someone trying to get your attention. Do you like peek out a window or anything like that? Nothing?
No.
All right.
Wait, I would wait until they were trying to leave and then look.
Okay, yeah, you wait a little bit, and when you look outside, you see that there's a man getting into like a car, and he's like a heavier set, older black man, and he has tinfoil on his head. Huh. Yeah, and he just drives off.
Weird.
So what do you do then? Now that you're by yourself,
I would have got up, got myself a bowl of cereal, taken a shower, and gone to school.
Are you gonna put on a Halloween costume?
Not for school, just clothes.
Saving that for after school. Okay. Yeah.
All right, on to Richard's character.
Oh yeah.
On to Cody.
It's about me now.
Yeah. Cody.
I've been just in makeup since probably 6:30. My dad had one of the makeup artists from work come and do it. And the video just slowly pans up, and I don't have any shoes on. And it goes up more, and I got black pants on. I go up more, and there's just this little white wife beater. And it goes up more, I just have like this bloodied face, and my hair's been shaved, and I got like this Bruce Willis widow's peak going on. And I'm John McClane from Die Hard for Halloween.
Nice.
We got a sweet ass BB gun that looks like it's like air. Whoa, I don't know if they had airsoft guns. It's like a toy MP5 that maybe a stagehand did something to. I don't know. It depends how the dice will roll.
I appreciate you got all the cool toys. Like you got the fucking like all the Power Rangers fucking robots. And
Actually, they're not out yet.
Zord, you know.
They didn't come out until '92.
I can say that.
There hasn't been a lot of shit out in 1990.
You got all like the fucking Transformers.
Yeah, yep, that's safe.
Like you got
Ninja
like a bunch of
Turtles.
Fraggle Rock fucking paraphernalia.
Has the
You know.
If you had the cool toy, you had the laser tag kit.
I had a laser tag kit until I got bored with it. So that's my story, anyways. I'm John McClane. Better show me some respect. I'm rich. I'm drinking the Sunny Delight and having chocolate ice cream for breakfast. My dad's working. And my mom of the week hasn't left yet.
You can see like the mom of the week. You don't even know her name.
She smells like cigarettes.
She's just like cleaning up the kitchen, and she's like, "Does your dad just like?"
What's for breakfast?
It looks like he ate a bunch of ground beef or something for breakfast. Like,
Well, that's fine. Make me a hamburger.
I'm not making you.
Look, you're my mommy this week. It's your job. And we don't have any cereal. We're out. I poured it out last night.
What do you mean you poured it out?
I was experimenting.
Kid's a total scum.
Yeah, he is.
Hey,
Good
I didn't
job.
give you that walkie-talkie so you could say things all the time, so I'm just going to turn this off.
I'll make you some eggs.
Just a walkie-talkie that every now and then you hear, skunt.
My dad got them for us. He thought it would be fun.
He made me give one to my cousin.
We've been targeted by the authorities several times. It's illegal for us to use them. So where are
Sorry.
my eggs at? Where are we at with that?
she's yeah,
Mom,
soon, I guess. Please don't call.
where
me
did you
Mom.
meet him? Where'd you meet Daddy?
It was one.
Boring.
I'm not sure
I'll
if
be
that's-
back. I'm going to go play games.
She met him on one of those phone lines, those singles phone lines, back in the day, but she didn't want to tell you. It's kind of embarrassing.
Dad has not been pulling good tail lately.
Dude, I miss those old commercials, those old like phone sex and stuff commercials. It's like there's hot singles now.
Mom, eggs!
Like I said, she walks in like I said, I am not your mom, but here's some eggs.
Can you turn the TV up?
She just leaves the room. I don't even. Why did he leave me here with this?
Wait, do we have school today?
Yes, it's a half day at school today.
Can I actually sneak into the room? Well, I'm in the dad's room. Can I steal some cigarettes for him? Because he punches me real hard if I don't.
All right, yeah. Look, you're gonna have to look for some
All right, I'll do a little scramble. You want me to roll some?
snooping.
Want me to roll one of those 6-sided dice?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't roll good today. I might be getting a Hertz donut. I got a 1.
So what were you doing?
I was looking for cigarettes.
Oh, you roll a d20.
Oh. 13.
A 13. So it'd be a 14 with your stat. Okay. Yeah, you find like 3 loose cigarettes. Like one of those soft packs that's kind of crumpled up, a little bit. They're not broken. They're still usable.
I'll hide them in my hard shell
Virginia
pencil case.
Slims.
Yeah. Menthol. I'll hide them in my pencil case. It's hard shell. They'll be protected.
You can see in the drawer that you got them out of, there's like gouges on the inside of the drawer.
I'm gonna open that up, see what's up. Maybe.
Oh, it just looks like maybe somebody like took a knife and like scraped it
On the inside of the drawer?
on the inside of the drawer.
Is there a knife in here? I'll start looking for a knife. Shuffle it around.
But you feel around in there, kind of trying to find a knife, and you feel something that's kind of feels odd. it's not like fabric like everything else in there.
I'll pull that out.
Yeah, it's like
Here.
I don't know. It's kind of
Here.
hard to figure out what it is, but it's like semi-translucent, and it's kind of rough to the touch. You know?
Is it a condom?
No,
Oh, yeah. I was pointing that direction too.
that would be fucked up. But yeah, it kind of looks
Did
like.
Rick just direct him into finding a used condom?
Your dad's used condom? That's fucking.
No, it's
so
like
many
kind of
layers of
scaly. It's kind of scaly, but a little bit translucent. Like it has a little bit of a
So like a lizard skin?
to it. It's some kind of a
Well, I'm
maybe
8,
like a snake
so
skin or.
I think what I'm gonna do is taste it.
Yeah, it doesn't
Just
really.
gonna slowly stick my tongue on the tips.
Not much of a taste to it.
I'll put it in the pencil case.
Okay.
Everything
And then
goes in his pencil
I'll
case.
check under the bed too, just because I'm a snoopy little fuck. I want to check that bed and closet.
You're like that kid who had like the mead binder that like zips up and fucking
Oh, yeah.
got like 1,000 pockets.
It's the best binder money can buy.
Yeah.
My dad's personal shopper got it. Which means she's my personal shopper.
Yeah, the only thing that's under the bed is there's like an aluminum baseball bat that your dad keeps under the bed.
Do I got my maybe toy MP5, right? Okay. I don't
Maybe toy, as in you're implying that it might be real?
Well, it might be a prop gun. I don't know. My dad got it.
Okay, I'm just...
I'm gonna just fiddle with it a little bit to see if it's real or not, and just not know how to identify that, and just pick it anyways.
Cody killed himself Halloween morning.
Yeah, we'll
Might have a
save
gun,
that
which is
roll for
hilarious.
the absolute pivotal moment. All right, yeah. So you make your way to school, however that is. I imagine you don't walk to school.
He totally gets a ride.
My dad has a driver.
Yeah.
So who walks to school?
I picture I'm riding my bike.
Yeah,
I have a bike. Yeah.
that was something that I wanted, was all you to have access to a bike.
Okay, I also have a bike.
My dad's driver is hopefully my stepmom this week. So, Mom, I need a ride to school.
She's gonna be like, "Fuck you, ride your bike."
I don't have a bike.
She's gone. Like she got her shit and got out right after she gave you the eggs.
Right after you started calling her mom.
It's a good tactic, honestly. It would
Yeah.
scare a lot of people off.
So, do I have anyone close by, any adults close by that I could potentially harass or bully into doing what I want?
There are some there's a retired couple next door that are in like their late 80s. You knock like that for a while because you know they're hard of hearing.
Yeah, that's why.
They open the door. Oh, like this old man opens the door, kind of hunched over. He's got really big ears. There's like hair coming out of them. There's hair coming out of his nose.
What's his last name?
Thornton.
Mr. Thornton,
Cody?
I need a ride to school.
And like, he's like, I can't drive because of my glaucoma, but
Mom left again.
Mary, can you give this boy a ride to school? And she's like, okay. And she grabs these big Coke bottle glasses and puts them on.
I need cookies too. Dad didn't leave me lunch.
Oh, you don't have a lunch?
No, he had to work early, and Mom left.
So yeah, Mary, you see her 87-year-old hands shaking as she makes you a sandwich. But it's like,
Why are your hands all gross like that?
but she like grew up in the Depression, you know? So like, it's got like very minimal, it's a very minimal sandwich.
Like whole sardines.
It's
like
one
saltine
piece
crackers
folded
in the
over.
sandwich.
Yeah.
The piece of bread is about that thick,
Yeah.
with the like non-existent peanut butter.
I like to think the dad just keeps pushing this all off on like these poor retired people.
They're like on like a fixed income feeding you.
He never pays it back.
They should be like the groundskeepers. Like your dad just makes these like this little old man like mow the lawn and shit.
That's fucked up.
Just trimming the hedges. Boy, my hands hurt.
Sorry, that hit a little too close to home. 80 years old and still trimming these hedges.
Mary, when you get in the car with Mary, she just starts talking. She's a gossip. She's a gossip. She's talking about what is his name? I can't remember his name. He owns the hardware store. He disappeared. Did you hear that, young man? He disappeared. He's gone. He's been gone for like 3 or 4 days. Nobody's heard of him. Everybody thinks he just up and the sheriff says he probably just ran off. He's an adult. He can do what he wants.
As she's talking, like, you see it from Cody's point of view. He's like in the back seat. He just hears her talking. You just slowly see a Game Boy come up into the point of view, and the volume goes down on it. He's just playing some Tetris,
and then it dies.
And she goes,
yeah.
And could you believe it? Last night, some little boys were knocking on our door. We didn't answer, but there were 3 little boys right outside our door. And I mean, it must have been 3 o'clock in the morning.
Why were they up past their bedtime?
Exactly. Where were their parents?
That doesn't sound true.
Oh, you're a cheeky little fella. I'm giving you a ride. I made you a lunch. And you're going to talk to me all disrespectfully and call me a liar?
I'm sorry.
That's a good boy. You're forgiven. Yeah, your father. Your father used to be quite the young gentleman, and now he's been awfully. Seems like something's changed. He's not happy.
It depends what mommy has.
Oh, there's another one of those black vans. You notice there's been a lot of black vans just driving around in this town?
No. Do you like Game Boys?
What is that?
It's a video game.
A video game?
Do you have any Sunny D?
What? I don't know what you are talking about.
Do you have any Sunny Delight?
I'm just saying, like, Mr. Nichols, he's gone now. Nobody's running the hardware store. This town needs a hardware store.
So is the hardware store closed right now?
Yeah. What's that?
What?
Oh.
Nothing.
Foreshadowing.
And you see this, like, old, Dalton, you see this old, like, beat up car kind of swerving down the road. It nearly hits you. You see your cousin Cody in the back seat, like, as he just, like, slowly drives past you.
I flip you off as we're driving.
Fucking scud. He's gonna get it. I got my fucking grocery bag full of my books.
You see up ahead, you're like, fuck. It's Blake Blackwood. Blake Blackwood, his father owns the Blackwood Estates, and he's the richest man in town. And Blake is such a fucking asshole. He makes fun of you for being poor. And he's got these like, tag-along friends of his that just like repeat everything he says.
Oh, okay.
And,
have I ever kicked his ass?
You have never gotten in a fight with him, no, because he's only fucked with you at school. But right now, you're on the street, and you see him approaching you with his friends. You're all alone with your grocery bag full of books.
Okay. That's such a wonderful weapon, a grocery bag.
Dude, I love it, because I swear I remember seeing kids at school with grocery bags full of books.
yeah, that's the kid I wanted to be.
Yeah.
He's a pretty big kid for his age, so most people are just like kind of intimidated by him. And the fact that he's rich, like he threatens to sue adults and stuff, and sometimes they back down. So he walks up to you like, nice backpack. How much did it cost? Probably cost more than your house.
Cost more than your mom.
My mom, my dad did not buy my mom, okay? They met over, like, when he was overseas. And everybody says she's a mail-order bride, but she's not, okay? You don't know what you're talking about.
My mom said she's a whore.
He takes a swing at you. Roll to defend yourself.
Nice. 20.
Yeah, you just definitely dodge out of the way. Well, at least my mom's alive.
My mom's alive.
She is?
Yeah, I just saw her today.
She smells like she's dead.
I'm going to swing my grocery bag at his face. Oh, 14?
14. Right across his face. Wow. He hits the ground. He's like, if your mom had any money, like, we would sue you into the ground, okay?
I'm going to kick some dirt in his face.
And he's like, what are you waiting for? Get him. And they're like,
How many of us are there?
Yeah, you could roll like a psych check to intimidate them if you want.
Oh, I got good sight.
Do like the little step and throw your arm back a little bit.
I picture I got a bit of a reputation. 16.
16? Yeah, they don't. No, Blake. Like, let's just go to school, man.
Quit being a freak.
Yeah, this freak isn't worth it.
Punches anybody for anything.
Yeah.
We were just walking by.
Yeah, I saw the whole
What
thing.
a freak, dude. You're so violent.
This freak just attacked him for no reason.
We saw the whole thing, Blake.
Blake even had his back turned.
As they walk away, I'm going to light one of my mom's Merit Ultralight 100s. It's a pure white. See, it's like this long. And I'm going to light it with one of those little crack lighters, you know, the one that like, shoot up to like this fucking far, you know?
It's all like half melted on one side.
Yeah. They burn bright, but they don't last long, you know?
Would either of us have been riding to school and seen that, or?
Yeah, yeah. Let's say the two of you are close by, and you did witness it, and this is like, maybe a block away from school, so you're all heading in the same direction.
Okay.
I don't associate with people. I would have just rode my bike past.
Okay, I'm gonna ride up to Blake and like do like a 6 skid out right in front of him and be like, "Whoa, Blake, that was so cool! You just kicked his ass." Dalton, my bad. My bad.
I like to think
Whoa, Dalton, that was so cool. You just kicked his ass.
Like, I like to
Yeah,
think
I
you
know.
did that to Blake, and he's like, just hangs his head in shame, like, I didn't kick his ass. And then you went over and said it to him.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
I
I
wish I
know.
could fight like you.
I know it was cool.
I like to think DJ's character is just being
You just, like-
chased by a local dog or something like that. The way it's-
There's like that one Boston Terrier that won't leave you alone on the
just
block.
pure fucking adrenaline fuel.
It's doing nothing to you, but it's just following you and barking and nipping at the back of your feet, but it can't hurt you. It's too small.
Come on, hurry up. Hurry up.
I feel like every fucking day this dog fights.
Listen, Michael, we're not going trick-or-treating tonight.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, we got other plans. I'm going to open up my backpack full of just eggs and toilet paper and fucking, fireworks and all the shit you're not supposed
Dude, that's so cool. Can we just get a little bit of candy though? Can we? Yeah, no, we should do whatever that is.
to. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I poked holes in all these eggs and I left them under my mom's bed for a week.
Oh, frick yeah.
That's nice.
Okay, but you gotta be careful. Don't let him see your backpack because it stinks, like a lot. I thought it was just. Never mind. Just don't let him. We should hide your backpack. Wait, why do you have a backpack and a grocery bag?
He's got a
yeah.
backpack full of stuff and a grocery bag full of books, but his backpack is full of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's got a JanSport too, so it's nothing sporty.
I guess I did forget that I said I had a backpack earlier.
No, but that makes sense. That is kid logic.
Yeah.
The
See,
important-
I'm hiding all the stuff in my backpack, and then that's why I have the grocery bag, so they don't see anything I'm not supposed to have in the grocery bag. That's so cool. What are we gonna do? Like,
You're going to be coming with me, though.
all right, we better get to school. Like, we got to be on time, right, Dalton?
Yeah, I guess.
I like to think the granny got lost. I'm like, you losers are gonna be late. She just drives by all lovely on
You
the
see her
road.
going the other direction with you still in the
Yeah,
back
she's-
seat.
Yeah. Eventually, she drops you off, and then she drives the wrong direction on a one-way. It just takes off.
I picture she brought you to like a veterinary clinic or something, you know what I mean? Like, here's the school.
Thanks.
At school, it's a relatively normal day. Kind of boring. You're just kind of waiting to get through it. There's one little recess that you have, and when you go out there, there's the usual suspects, your friends, or just other kids. You see your friend Arjun Patel. He's like he's like into computers, but mostly like photography lately. He's been all about that. He got like one of those early digital cameras, and he's been all about it lately. And like he runs up to you, and he goes, "Hey James, check this out. Look at this." And he shows you on the camera because the school is backed up right against a forest. Blackwood Forest.
So he's got like the 100x zoom, like so it looks like a blurred pixel kind of thing he's showing me.
Yeah, and he's showing you he's like, okay, look, and it's an image of the forest, and you're like, so? And then he presses the forward button to show you the next image, and it looks. I mean, roll a psych check.
20 seconds later, it loads and
12. Yeah, it takes a second. There's like that, circular loading symbol, and then it moves. You're like, you don't really see a difference. It looks almost like the same picture, and then he moves it back and forward a few times, and he's like, "There it is, right there. You see that? I could see it with my eyes much clearer, but like, it looked like almost like there's something there that's like." Invisible or something, like translucent, and then you look at it a little bit and you can kind of see what he's talking about. Like it kind of looks like this blurry thing moving from left to right.
Outline of a person, kind of.
Yeah, almost. Yeah,
Gotcha.
Maybe a person, like kind of a general cylindrical shape.
Man, that's weird.
Yeah.
Where was this?
It was right near Thornfield House. Like. If you walk straight out the back of the gate there and you go through the woods far enough, you'll end up at the old Thornfield Mansion.
I'm going to pull out a piece of paper and be like, can you draw me a map?
A map?
that's a thing.
He's doing like he just gets, yeah, sure. He draws you like a crude map.
It would be like school X Thorn.
He's actually pretty good with maps. He draws you like a whole general outline of the town. So this is Ashwood Elementary, and it's on the northeastern side of town. So you got Main Street with the post office, the mayor's house, and the town square. That's in the north of town. And then you got the elementary in the northeast, and then on the east of the town, that's the Blackwood Forest. South of the school, like more towards the center of town, is Green Meadow Park. Just past that is the library, and there's like a pond that kind of touches up near the library in Green Meadow Park. And then if you go west of the west side of town, there's the fire station. West of that is the Blackwood Estates, where a lot of people live. And then, all the way in the northwest of the school is Thornfield House in the woods. And so, he gives you the whole layout of that.
You're really good at maps.
Yeah, I kind of went through like a whole like cartography phase there when I was designing my campaign setting. They say maps are like really, really important for those tabletop RPGs, but like for the most part, it's like really not, in my opinion. I don't think I like to do like theater of the mind, just like they call it like a point crawl, Yeah.
Makes more sense.
That's why I drew it kind of like a point crawl. It's like just references. Like who needs to know distances? You don't need really landmarks, right?
I mean, I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. So you heard about that guy who disappeared?
The guy that owns the shop. I don't know what store, but I know he owns it.
Yeah, I was checking out some of the archives and stuff at the library, like local stuff. Like I was looking for spooky stuff, for the most part, for like just feeling Halloweeny. This isn't the first time like somebody's just like disappeared like right before Halloween. It's like really weird. Like every now and then there's like, there was a Halloween party like 20 years ago. Like they threw in the town square and like 7 people just disappeared. Like. The last place they saw him was at the party.
Crazy.
So you gotta stay out of the town square tonight, I guess. Just to be safe.
I was planning on going home.
Yeah, I had a feeling you were going to go home.
But it's not going to work out. My mom said if I'm home when she gets home, I'm going to catch shit, so I have to go do something.
Yeah, it's really weird. The last time I walked you home on a night when you weren't supposed to go home, there was like a really strange smell coming out of your house. I never smelled that. Maybe was it incense? I'm not sure.
I don't know, man. It happens a lot.
Sometimes I can smell that like when I'm at my house too. But it's like only like after I go to sleep.
My mom always says that there's a skunk that lives under the porch.
A skunk.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a lot of skunks in Ashwood.
Oh, come on, Dalton. Can't I be Michelangelo this time? You can't be Raphael and Michelangelo.
No, dude, because I'm the party one. I'm the mean one and the leader. So that means I'm fucking Raphael and Leonardo. Plus, look at my bandana. It's fucking blue and red.
Well, I guess I'll be Donatello again.
Is it like an American flag bandana?
You know, picture's just got like a skull on it, you know? Like a sweet Grim Reaper. Goes with my Dawkins t-shirt.
Okay, yeah. So right before the end of the day, the half day, you hear over the loudspeaker. This is sorry, I got stuck in Arjun's voice. This is Principal Mendez. I need to see Dalton Ford and Michael Ceton in my office right now.
Are we in the same class together too at school, or we're the only ones, we're the same age?
Yeah.
So it's a small town. I imagine we would be.
Probably.
Okay.
And before class, I stashed my backpack behind a dumpster.
Okay, yeah, roll a check to see how well you stashed it.
Behind the one dumpster at the school.
Nice. What do I do? Psych or?
Sure.
That's a 20.
20, okay, nice. No fucking way anybody's going to find it. It's under the dumpster.
Yeah, I got a special little hiding spot.
Dalton, what did you do with the backpack? What are they calling us down for?
I don't know. Just fucking be cool.
Dude, well, I don't get in trouble. You can't. What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
You're in chairs right now, just sitting right outside the principal's office. They always got to make you wait a little bit. I know how that is as a delinquent kid. They never just bring you right in. You got to sit there for like 15, 20 minutes minimum.
After they specifically called you down.
They think that you're going to freak yourself out. Never worked on me. All right.
It's working on Michael.
Yep, it's already working on Michael. All right.
I'm going to come strutting confidently down the hall with my crisp hall monitor sash on. Oh, you guys getting in trouble again, huh?
Go away, Cody.
Yeah, get out of here, skunt.
Yeah, probably
Skunt.
shouldn't be seen
There's the skunt.
with criminals. Whatever, butt wipe. You just follow my cousin around because you don't have any friends. He doesn't even like you.
He's such a skunt.
He is a skunt.
You just
You
copy
don't-
everything he says.
And you don't have any friends either, skunt.
Yeah, well, at least my dad's rich.
Yeah, except your dad can't buy you any friends.
Who needs friends when you got this bad boy? I'm just start like posing and like pretending to shoot bad guys in the hall. Get distracted with that for a little bit.
When he comes to, he realizes he's away from the office.
Oh. Guys,
Just get caught up in the, little kid.
I just start going into a vivid, die-hard hallucination.
And then you turn around and you're like, guys, and you just see the door of the principal's office. And they're not there anymore.
You do hear, God, what a skunt coming from
Yeah.
like an adult voice from the principal's office.
Principal Mendez
Skunt.
kind of stares. She's staring directly at you, Dalton, like with a. You can definitely tell she's irritated with you. It's just. Okay, first of all, what's a skunt? What does that mean? What is that word?
It's just what we call Scott or Cody.
Yeah, no more of that. No more skunt talk around here. Okay?
Whatever.
Yeah.
Hi, you guys got in trouble.
You ain't nowhere near this.
The door's cracked. I followed to investigate. I'm right here
No,
at
the door is closed. He just said the door was closed.
Yeah, the door's closed.
Can I try to get an ear in on this?
Yeah, you can put your ear up there.
Yeah. I'm going to pull out the little cup that I have that I took from...
That's your snooping cup.
Yeah.
You attacked Blake Blackwood? Tell me about that.
I didn't do anything.
You didn't do anything.
No.
A whole lot of kids saw you do that, and they all say you did it. They say that you kicked his ass, is what we keep hearing. You kicked Blake's ass.
Well, yeah, because he hit me first.
You know, I've had you in here.
Michael was there. He can say it.
Yeah, he hit him first.
Mike, you're a good kid. You don't have to lie for him, okay?
I'm not lying. Blake swung at him and he missed, but he's, it's not his, it's not Dalton's fault that Blake sucks.
She's like looking you dead in the eye for like way too long. Roll a psych check real quick.
13.
13. Yeah, you
Because
don't,
I picture she looks like the lady from Night Court
I don't know why, but it's like she.
or the People's Court.
I don't know. Yeah, she looks.
It's
the
like
90s.
shaking a little bit.
Yeah. Yes, I believe you. Yeah. Okay. So he took a swing at you.
Yeah.
And you defended yourself? This is what you're telling me?
Yeah, that's what happened.
Well,
Michael's nodding his head.
all right. Instead of expelling you like I was going to, because this is not the first time this has happened, I am going to suspend you for 3 days.
Whatever.
But what about Blake? He was the one that swung at him first. Just because he sucks and missed.
I'll deal with Blake. You don't need to worry about Blake. He'll get his punishment. But there's the other matter of your progress report. Never got signed by your mother, and we've been calling your house. Some children are answering and hanging up. So like, do you have an answering machine? Or?
My twin brother's just like boner.
So yeah, have your mother sign your progress report and bring it back, or there's going to be more issues, and it's nonstop with you, Dalton. Like it's.
Whatever. I'll see if she'll stop watching American Gladiators long enough to sign my progress report. Okay.
And she's like, all right, well, I gotta feed my gerbil, and I have some things to do, so just go home and try not to cause any trouble in the meantime.
Michael Ceton gets suspended too. He said Blake sucked right here in the office.
So, Michael
His eyes get all
unfortunately,
giant wide.
is going to be asked to escort this young man home to make sure he gets there because he's an upstanding young man.
Yeah, that works. Okay, and when you leave the principal's office, you hear like some squeaking noises and stuff behind the door.
I'll look behind the door.
You're gonna try and crack the door open without being seen or heard.
Dude, I bet Cody's out there. Just slung the door open real quick.
Oh, in the principal's office.
In the principal's office that you just left.
Oh, we just left the principal's
Kinda
office
listened for
already?
a second, but I won't try to open the door.
You hear you hear the gerbil like squeaking, like almost like it's afraid, and then it's suddenly quiet.
All right. Well, I'll just walk out to school. Grab my backpack.
God, this school's such a boner.
You're a fucking boner. Come on.
Why are you guys just talking about boners with each other?
Because you're a boner. Shut up, Cody. We got to go home.
Scunt.
It's all your fault, skunt.
Principal said not to say that anymore.
Yeah, were you the one who narked me off, Scunt?
No. You weren't in the hall, so it's not my jurisdiction.
Jurisdiction.
Just turns around, yippee-ki-yay, and then runs off.
All right, yeah.
You'll never have the balls that John McClane had.
So now you're free. You can do whatever you want. You can go anywhere in town. It's early enough in the day where it's like not really trick or treating time, but you're coming up on it. So if you want to take the time, if you need to go home and get your costume or any other supplies.
Dalton, I heard that the guy who runs the hardware store disappeared. You want to go see if we can find his body in there?
That's actually a really good idea. We should wait till after night.
Okay.
Find a dead body on Halloween. That'd be fucking epic.
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, I'm very curious, James. What is your costume going to be when you go home? Obviously, you come home to an empty house.
I came home to an empty house. There's a note. My mom came home for lunch and left some food in the oven. It just says turn the oven on at 375 for 20 minutes.
It's like a kid's cuisine. Remember those?
Oh no, it's a straight up lasagna.
Oh, okay.
It like already thawed. It just been sitting in the oven since noon.
Nice. Well,
Yeah.
temperature danger zone.
That's what they used to do in the 90s.
Yeah. So my character's costume is he's head to toe in black with like a black ski mask, and I'm going to go. My goal was to go around and steal other people's candy, scare the shit out of them, and steal their candy.
Nice. You're a candy bandit.
That's right.
All right, so you guys basically want to wait until dark to do anything, to go to the hardware store.
Well, I mean, if
totally
we can
fine.
like run around or whatever, we might as well just like go over and take a look or something, right? Or like while we're like, well, I don't know if we'd even ride our bikes by while on our way home. Where's the hardwood store in town?
Main Street,
Main Street,
which is the north side of town.
north side. Okay.
Yeah, so you guys are on your bikes. You're on the road, minding your own business, and you hear an engine driving past you, kind of casually look over at you. Is that same guy with the tin foil on his head as he drives past. Do me a favor. Dalton and Michael, roll attack checks.
Hooey, 19.
16.
Oh, wow. Like on the underside of the embankment, you saw it was really quick, but you could see Blake and some of his friends, and they were trying to jam like a long pole or a stick like into your tires so that you would crash. And you managed to dodge out of the way.
Oh, shit.
God, Blake, you're a butthole.
Yeah, what's your fucking problem?
My problem is you made me look like a total pussy in front of everybody.
Well, that's not that hard.
And
you
you
are
just
a
got-
total pussy.
You just got lucky. That's it. One lucky moment. That's it.
Whatever. Dalton can kick your ass anytime, Blake.
Now you're on the list. As he points at you. All right. And he goes, why don't we just settle this like they did in the medieval days, Dalton? And he throws you one of the sticks and grabs another one from one of his friends.
Oh, okay.
And holds it in front of him like a sword. And the other friends look at you. And they're just like watching you close. You can see.
Watching them, too.
Just in case. Better not interfere.
You better not interfere.
Fight this bitch.
This is some pond far in the middle of the fucking road.
Can I try to sneak picking up a handful of gravel?
Yeah, roll attack for that.
Like,
Oh, man, I'm rolling great. That's a 19.
Nice, yep. You just go sneaky. Nobody even notices. You got a nice handful of gravel in your hands. What'd you get on your D20 roll?
13.
13. All right, you go first.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna take a swing at him with the stick. I'm fucking pissed off. My dad's in prison. My mom's 535 pounds. That's a 19, by the way.
A 19? Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, you hit. So what kind of a swing is it?
Yeah, I picture I kind of faked. I faked going high, and then I just hit him in the leg.
Nice. Yeah, you hit him in the leg. He's like, ah. Oh, he like kind of takes like a fencer's stance and goes in for like a series of like quick fake out jabs and then tries to like jab you right between the eyes. Okay, with this stick. Rolled and fed.
19 again.
19. Yeah, easily you just kind of dodge out of the way.
Can I enter this scene somehow?
Yes.
Oh, I want to be like walking home all dejected because my dad never picked me up, so I like ended up leaving late because I thought I was getting a ride, but I didn't. And
Yeah, so you'd be on your bike.
okay,
Yeah. This is all happening like right outside your house.
it's like
TJ.
that guy's gonna get his ass kicked. I'll wait till someone gets hurt, and then I'll come out and do something.
He's fucking.
well, I have to roll to secure myself having a smoke bomb. Like that's.
Roll a d20. And
Got 19.
19. Oh yeah, you have as many smoke bombs as you want.
I want to come up and like skid on my bike and be like, "What you scuds doing?" And then I want to walk up like menacingly laughing while lighting the smoke bomb, like trying to do the Die Hard scene best of my ability.
And nobody's paying attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody gets
Yeah.
the bit. Yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
in the
no,
back being
they're
ignored.
fighting with sticks, and me and his
Yeah.
friends are like watching
And you're
each
just
other
sitting back
very
there
intently. Yeah, I like to think you're also like farther back than you think you are. You know, like
I think I'm like 10 feet away, but really I stayed 50 feet away. 'Cause
Yeah.
my legs just wouldn't carry me.
Just throw the smoke bomb now if you wanted.
I'm chucking it. I'm doing a dead chuck.
Who are you throwing it at? Where are you throwing it?
I want to throw it in between Blake and his cronies.
Okay.
And I got a 14 plus 1 to do it.
All right. Yeah. It lands there, but like you said, it's a smoke bomb, so it's just like. Whoosh. If anything, it's just added like a
Halloween.
level of ambiance.
I guess I'll just walk up next to him and just start watching.
All right.
Just rolled some fog across their battlefield.
All right, Dalton, it's your turn.
Hit him with a stick. I just rolled a natural 20.
Oh my god, dude.
damn.
Damn.
Dude, I told you,
yeah.
Dalton's pissed his dad's in prison, man. Don't stick fight him.
Scrappy little shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna get the hose and be like, break this the fuck up. That guy's gonna die.
Oh yeah, sorry. Roll a d4 plus tack, and it's exploding dice. But if you roll a 1, the stick will also break.
1d4 plus what?
Tack.
I rolled a 1, but that's a 3 with my attack.
Okay, yeah. So you do 3 damage, but you break the stick over him. Yeah, he's like bleeding. Like you got him right over his head. You can see there's like a split on his forehead, you know. And he has his hand over his face, and he looks at his hand. He goes, "My eye, my eye!" I think he's just mistaken. Like, and he runs off, clutching his eye with his friends, and they get on their bikes.
Friends, I'm going to kind of hold up the stick that
The
that I
broken end of
accidentally-
the stick.
yeah.
Broken stick and be like, I'll fucking kill you with this piece of wood.
They take off, like booking it as fast as they can towards their bikes, and then one of them like falls over. He's running so fast. He has to get up really quickly.
Oh, Dalton, that
Get on
was
his
so
bike.
cool.
He's like,
When'd you get so good at sword fighting?
My dad taught me how to fight with a knife.
Oh man, was that before he went to jail?
Yeah.
God, you're so
yeah,
Go out there and be like, all right, so who's got blood on him now? Because we gotta watch that. We gotta wash that shit off. Before our moms get home.
cool. You gotta wash it off. You're gonna get AIDS.
I feel like you're just
Yeah, that's kid logic right there.
90s, man.
Yeah, it's at 90. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna put the handful of gravel back into my pocket, right? Instead of putting it down, I'm just gonna, because that was so cool. I just kind of threw the gravel in my pocket.
Yeah.
So now I got pocket gravel.
banking that for later.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna pull my pencil case out. Cigarette after the fight.
Pick up. What is this? These are fucking girl cigarettes.
They're the
Fucking
same
throw 'em
ones
on
you
the ground
always
and step on
smoke.
it.
You said that's your brand.
I'm gonna pull out them there at Ultralight 100. Just a man cigarette.
I see you like fake smoking it, like you're not even breathing it.
These skunks don't know though.
Yeah, so you make your way down to Main Street where the hardware store is. There's not a lot of children here. Most of them are in
I'm following this.
suburban areas, you know, Blackwood Estates mostly.
I watched the fight, was getting all like in my shit, and I'm just following.
What are you even dressed as?
There's not even a lot of adults here. There's just like this woman named Diane Roberts, who is like the town event organizer, and like her crew, and they're just kind of like setting up for a Halloween party for the adults later. So yeah, the storefront is kind of visible to those adults, the front of the store, but
Well, of course we're gonna go around back.
all right. You want to go investigate and try to find a way inside?
Yeah.
Roll some checks.
Psych check.
Yeah.
Oh,
Psych.
man.
Try and find an intelligent way in.
I got a 10.
I got a 5.
So
Yeah, you're kids. You're not very good at breaking
I'm
into
gonna walk
buildings.
up.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk up and be like, just try the back door. I'm just gonna try the back door. I'm lucky.
Roll for it.
I got a
Now,
4.
keep in mind, you guys can use your stamina die to increase your
Oh,
rolls.
Okay.
It would have been a 12.
A 12.
I got a 14 over here.
None of us did very well at all.
Yeah, the door is really secure, but
I'd probably be looking at the vents because I've recently watched Diane.
Oh, that is a good point.
yeah.
Oh, can we pick him up to grab the fire escape?
He's probably the only one small enough to fit into the vent.
So
Or-
we're gonna shove him into the HVAC.
No,
Wonderful.
I'm saying like there's like the ladder that's like held up, you know. Can we like he's small enough? Can we like pick him up to get up and grab it
Roll tack checks.
to get that way we
Picture-
can at least get on the roof?
We just grab them. We don't even.
God damn it!
I got a flat.
I got a 17.
I got a 5.
I got a 10.
I guess I can throw my stamina on there. but-
Dalton does most of the work. Yeah.
I just grab you by the back of the neck.
You're always throwing your little brothers off of you and stuff, so you're pretty strong.
Yeah.
Right on. Yeah. So you get up onto that ladder. It's a little greasy, but you climb
I'll wipe it on my
top.
shirt, getting like some nice soot
Can you
on
get it? Can you get it down so that we can all climb up? Can you knock the ladder
Can
down?
I do a roll to like kick the ladder and make it look cool? Like,
Yeah.
would it be like tack or wah? Probably wah for luck.
Probably walk.
Oh, 19.
Yeah.
I'll just stomp.
You just channel your inner John McClane and just very smooth.
Okay,
Should we climb up onto the roof? Let's go see the roof. But we gotta
Climb
stay
up.
down because there's grown-ups over there.
I'm having a Die Hard flashback.
Scott, get down! Scott, we're gonna get caught. Quiet.
No one's gonna see.
What is that noise?
I like
You're
that.
down from the street of the event organizers.
I'm gonna try to hide in behind like a duct or something. The fucking 20.
Jesus.
Dude, Dalton's favorite just got the eye of the tiger.
Dude, Dalton's kind of a badass.
Can I try and throw like a distraction out? Is there like a if I had like a walkie-talkie, could I throw it, like turn it on and throw it all the way out on the other side of the block, and then use my walkie-talkie to talk into it?
Okay, that's a good idea. All right, so yes, roll attack check.
Ooh, 5.
All right, yeah. You end up doing one of those throws where you wind up as hard as you can, and you end up just throwing it straight up in the fucking air, right? But it's still arcing a little bit, so it's not going to land like on the roof.
It's
of the
going to be
building.
like right in the middle of the.
Yeah, like you can see as it's going down, it's going to land. It might even land on one of the adults down there.
Oh,
Can I look for a door or roof hatch while he's doing that?
Yes.
Like, while he's doing that?
You do it. Get down.
14.
got this.
I'm gonna try for another luck roll and pick up a rock and try to throw it at the walkie-talkie that's falling.
Okay, yeah, that's quite a luck roll.
17.
17. Yeah, actually it worked. Yeah, you see it's about to hit Diane Roberts right in the head. And he just throws a rock and hits it, and it ricochets off and it lands in the bushes. So
Told you it would work.
do me a favor though, roll a d6.
I'm gonna flip my hair all cool. Just be like,
Okay,
nice
so
shot.
the walkie-talkie did not break.
Nice.
But yeah, you find, it's actually just like right above the office. It's like a
Sunroof.
skylight that's still open. Roof
Oh, nice.
left open, but it's very narrow.
I assume it's very far up, too.
Well, there's like it's kind of like there's like a little office above the hardware store.
Oh,
so it
okay.
goes into that little office. It's just like on the ceiling of the office.
Oh, okay.
So it's only like maybe an 8-foot drop.
This is like
Dalton.
one of those that like pops open and you hold
Yeah.
it with a stick.
Precisely.
I know what you're talking
Dalton, right here. There's a window open.
about. Nice.
Hey! I'm hiding in the bushes!
Ditch is going.
Yeah. Me and Dalton are going to climb out in the window.
So your eyes. Okay, cool. Yeah, you guys climb down. Roll attack checks to see if you can be quiet.
I'm leering over the edge to see what's happening.
16.
Just giggling.
18. Dude, we're bad kids.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
you're good at being bad kids.
Yeah.
Cody, like when you do that, when you use the walkie-talkie, Diane Roberts actually goes and like turns her head towards the bushes, and then like composes herself a little bit.
I'm gonna crouch a little bit.
All right, roll attack check to hide. What do you?
17.
17. Okay, yeah, you're not spotted.
Like I'm sitting on the rooftop over near the ladder we use to get up. I can see him leaning over the side. I can see the back of the building. I can see them at the window,
But you didn't
I
see
can't
Diane.
see what's happening over the other end.
You heard her like kind of hiss or whatever, but you heard that. You weren't sure where that came from.
I'm gonna look back at you with like the oh shit face.
I'm a lizard lady.
And you see this, she like walks over to the bushes and she's like kind of digging around in there looking, and she pulls out this walkie-talkie.
As soon as she picks it up,
TMNT sticker
I'm
on
gonna
it.
throw that fucker as far as I can to like the other side. So if we're looking at her directly, I'm gonna throw it to my left really hard, like on the corner of the block.
All right, roll attack check.
Second time, dude. You got it this time.
Now remember, you can use your stamina dice if you roll low. Or
18 with my
18,
stamina.
yeah.
Nice.
The adrenaline kicks in, and you just whip that thing. You don't even see where it goes. It just disappears into the darkness of the night. And then she picks up the walkie-talkie and puts it to her mouth. She goes,
Hello? Hello?
no answer. And she just hands it to someone. She goes, find whose ever this is. There's somebody here. We can't have the process interrupted.
The process.
So you see a bunch of these people kind of like fan out, start looking around. All right, yeah, so you drop down into the office of
I want some glow sticks.
what's his name?
I don't remember. All I wrote down was hardware guy.
I'm gonna come stomping up all in a panic, be like, guys, we got enemies out.
I went to the edge of the window where these guys are, and I said, "Hey, dog, can you get me some glow sticks?"
There might be in the hardware
Yeah,
store.
we should get some glow sticks.
But yeah, as soon as you drop down, you there's like a musty smell in there, and it looks pretty organized, like when you look at the desk and the shelves with all the books and everything and the bookkeeping. But there's like a pile of blankets, kind of like a makeshift bed on the floor. You can see like some wrappers for food and like an open can of beans that has been consumed. And there's an old, like, tattered notebook sitting out, and on top of it is this like medallion. It's like a necklace with a medallion on it that has what looks like a dragon with 4 heads kind of on it.
Whoa, that's cool.
When you get close to the medallion, like you actually kind of like it's almost like you feel. It's weird. It's hard to describe, but you know, like that sensation that you have when you push 2 magnets together that want to push apart. It's kind of like that, but you can still pick it up. You just like feel like there's a force coming up almost. And there's an aluminum foil container that has a bunch of aluminum ripped out, and you can see that there's like, even in the bed is lined with aluminum foil, like in with the blankets.
Did you see that guy earlier that was walking around with the tinfoil hat on?
Yeah,
Just saying, it's a lot of tinfoil today.
dude, it's gotta be that guy. Maybe
It might be that guy. Hey, you should put on this necklace. Look how cool this necklace is. And go with your skull shirt.
I'm not gonna fucking put that on.
No?
Crazy.
What, man? It's cool. Fine.
Let's take it though.
Oh, should we take it? We don't want to steal, though.
Dude, let's just take
Yeah, we
it,
do.
man. Freaking dead, man.
Okay, I'm gonna take the medallion. I'm gonna read the top page of the
Talking
notebook,
about
too.
Waste our time, man.
Yeah, you can see it. It looks like an insane person's ramblings, and it looks like a notebook that has been written over. Like the words have been written over with different colors and stuff. Like maybe this person had the same notebook for like years and years and just kept reusing it as much as he could. But some of the things that you can make out are they're here and they're hunting. And the medallion guides me. But it's also a beacon. I must be careful. Something calls me to the woods. I have to investigate. And then the last thing you can make out is they took another one tonight. I couldn't save them. How many more will disappear before this is over? And that was like the clearest thing written there.
Dude, this guy was like really weird.
Yeah,
This guy's weird.
this is awesome. I mean, yeah, that guy's fucking crazy. I'm gonna take the notebook, put it in my backpack. This is so cool.
So, is there anything else you want to do or take from the hardware store?
I gotta break out of the office. We gotta open the office and go out to like find glow sticks.
I want to find like a backpack, like a tool bag, backpack kind of thing.
Yeah, the local hardware store, it's like, it's kind of like a small town, so there's a lot of like novelty stuff in there too. Like most people in town like bought their Halloween costumes here. So there's all kinds of fun Halloween-y things for you to grab.
I want to grab 2 rope flares, 4 or 5 glow sticks.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Now that you guys have been to the hardware store and you've looted it, now at any time you can justify pulling out something from a hardware store later in the adventure.
Okay, so we kind of looted the hardware store. We all kind of like snuckily like
Candy, there's candy in there.
we just
too.
snuck around the hardware store
I
a little
just want to
bit.
know the extent. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like somebody robbed this fucking place blind, and 1 being like I took a couple of candy bars and nobody will probably notice.
I want to say like a 2 or a 3.
So you're at a 2 or a 3.
Yeah.
I would
What
have
about?
taken like
Yeah, I'd say about the same. Dalton keeps it
Like
low.
not going through the cash
I
register,
would
but like
say
I'm
you're
walking
kind of
around and
pushing more towards a 4.
I would have taken a backpack full of stuff.
So yeah, probably
6,
a
7.
6 or a 7.
Yeah.
Not money, just stuff.
And then did you ever go in, or are you still on the roof?
I'm still on the roof, and I just like to go down on the record as saying stealing's wrong, and it's for poor people.
I didn't steal anything, Cody.
I saw you the whole time. I was up here, and I told you about the monster lady too, and you didn't even
You
care.
couldn't-
Yeah, well, there's a monster lady up here, and all you guys can do is steal candy.
Up there on the roof.
No, she's out front. I walkie-talkied her.
What? Where's your walkie-talkie? Where is she? We all
I don't
sneak to
know.
the front to see her.
She's not in the front. What happened is she got the walkie-talkie and she started talking on it. You threw it in the opposite direction. And so now they're listening and they're tracking down the other walkie-talkie. So they've taken off in the direction that you threw the second walkie-talkie.
Shit, Cody, what did you do? Cody,
There's no one out front, right?
Okay, yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah, we need to get down off of here and get onto our bikes and ride in the opposite direction because this little skunt fucking got the adults' attention.
So yeah, now it's like pretty late. It's prime time trick-or-treating. Some adults are actually starting to gather in the town square in anticipation for the event, and there's a lot of confusion because some of the preparations are not finished. They're like, where is everybody?
We're nowhere near that though, right?
No.
No. We're off it. We gotta go trick or treating,
You
guys.
just kind of see that going on as you take off on your bikes.
Yeah.
I'm kind of following you guys around at this point.
Yeah, we noticed.
Yeah, man. Don't worry about it.
What was your name again?
Oh, my name?
Yeah.
Can you tell who I am with my mask on?
Yeah, you're just another skunt.
See, that's what I'm saying. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Michael Ceton used to be a good boy.
So he started hanging out with that
Dalton Ford. Hanging out with them Ford boys.
It's like them 4 boys are in a whole mess of trouble.
Yeah, Ford boys are built tough.
The trashy one or the feminine one? Which one? Which one are you talking about?
So I mean, you got some adrenaline pumping. I mean, you two, it's mainly from just fucking the thrill of
Yeah.
breaking and entering, and then that weird shit you guys found. Which, by the way, who is?
I have the medallion.
You have the medallion,
And he's
you
got
have
the notebook. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, and then your adrenaline is pumping because you're pretty sure that lady was a monster, right?
Yeah,
Isn't
she
that what
was
you're saying?
clearly a vampire.
And we obviously don't believe you or anything. As far as we're concerned, you just notified the adults that we were there.
Yeah.
And you're just and James, you're just thinking about that sweet shot you made with that rock. That was
Like,
fucking,
I can't believe that worked.
yeah, like, it was 1 in a million.
Yeah. Good shot.
Right. Yeah, and yeah, so you're kind of on the outskirts of the Blackwood estate. You can see families and kids all in costumes going from door to door trick-or-treating. And right on the outskirts, underneath the streetlight, you can see there's three boys. One of them is maybe about your age, about eight, and then the other 2 are sequentially smaller. The smallest one looking like he's 4 or 5, and they're in like the old period clothing, but it's like it's kind of dingy looking, and they're just kind of standing stock still under this light, no parental supervision or anything. And as you guys are kind of right up near them, they look right at you and wave.
All in the same.
Yes,
Same
all
motion.
in synchronous.
There we go.
Those must be the Amish kids.
Yeah, I heard we had some Minionies or something.
The oldest one kind of steps forward as you kind of slowly ride by, and he's got his head down, so you really can't see his face. And he goes, "Are you trick-or-treating tonight?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you? Where are you trick or treating?
Where your bags at?
We have lost our parents. Would you
Lucky.
Would you please take us to a phone so that we can call them?
What are you, babies? Go ask a grown-up.
And who do you think is the... Well, since you're talking the most, then you're the closest to him. And he looks up and looks you directly in the eyes, and his eyes are pitch black. Like the sclera, the whites of his eyes, they're black.
Oh, wow.
Completely black.
You have a makeup guy, too?
Yes.
I like your contacts.
Thank you. Roll a WA check for me.
I got a natural 20.
Yeah. He kind of furrows his brow and looks a little bit frustrated. Will you please? And he looks at. He just like goes from person to person. Will you please take us with you so that we can find a phone and call our parents?
Where's the nearest like building from where we are?
Well, there's a bunch of houses.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We'll go knock on the door and we'll
Hold
get
on
you
a
a phone.
second. Should we roll for a general creep out vibe? Because they may or may not be creepy to us. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of Halloween. That's the point.
Yeah, those are super cool contacts. Let's go knock on a door and find some. We can use a phone. We just got to knock on any random door.
As they walk away, and like everyone's walking away, my eyebrows, I just squint my eyes and I pull up my MP5 and I follow up the rear.
Yeah, you go to a few houses trick-or-treating. You gather a little bit of candy, but mainly you're just helping out these kids to get, and so they...
Well, imagine the first door that we trick or treat at. We're like, they lost their parents. Can we use the phone?
At the first house, the guy's like, like, here, just, go next door, and they'll help. You can't come in.
You can just say no, sir.
No?
Okay.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother.
Smart ass kid. Oh, John McClane.
Right?
All right.
Yeah. Finally, someone that gets it.
Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. I hope you like bagels. And handing out bagels.
I'm down for a bagel.
I forgot to get candy, so.
Is it toasted?
No, but I am.
I
You
get
don't know
it.
what I'm saying.
Well, you have a good night.
I'm definitely gonna take a bagel, man. All I've been eating is garbage.
I've heard his dad say that.
Hey,
Bagel, that's fancy
you're,
bread.
I actually know your dad. I used to I don't know if I should say it, but we used to hang out, I guess. I would come to his house and hang out for an hour to make it look like we were friends and everything was cool.
Why'd you want it to look like you were friends?
You know he's in jail now?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Did you go to jail with him too?
I mean, I've been in jail with him once or twice.
Was it your fault he went to jail?
Oh, no.
What'd you go to
You
jail
know,
for?
Do you know when my dad's gonna get out?
He didn't tell you?
So sad.
Dude, I thought you knew. He's been out for a month.
No way. Did he escape or something cool?
Oh, he's paroled.
Oh man.
Well, I mean, obviously, the FBI wouldn't let him tell people or something. You know?
Obviously, his dad
That's
doesn't
obviously
love
what
him.
happened. Obviously, he got out, and the FBI told him, you can't tell your family because, we got top secret mission stuff.
I think it's because his dad
You
thinks
know.
he's
All right, let's go to the next house. Bye, mister.
Yeah, bye. Sorry, dude.
I'm gonna cheer up.
I just do a couple more Die Hard quotes with him.
He puts a
before
little
he
bit more
leaves.
candy in your bag. Bagels, I mean.
Yeah.
He's
Dropped a whole fucking bag of bagels. And emotional trauma.
But now he's.
all right, yeah, and at the next house, an old man opens up, and he's dressed like a mummy, bandage over one eye, and he's like, "Oh, what are your costumes?"
Can I just scream freeze at him and point my little toy gun? Freeze!
I have no idea what your costume is. What are you?
I'm John McClane.
John McClane? Who's that?
He says, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Whoa.
I didn't finish it because that's a bad word. That's my trick.
That's a good boy. Yeah, don't say that word. And he put some candy in your bag.
Can we use your phone, mister? These kids lost their parents.
Actually, can you take them? They need help. We
They
found
need
them on the
grown-up
street.
help.
You lost your parents? And the oldest steps forward. Yes, we have lost our parents, and we need to use your phone. May we please come in your house? You're really dedicated to your character or whatever. Yeah, come on in. I'll let you use the phone, and then the
Shit,
youngest.
did we just get them invited into a... Yeah, we did.
The youngest boy, all three of them walk through in single file, tallest to shortest, and the shortest one turns around and looks you directly in the eyes. He slowly shuts the door.
Hey, wait.
And you hear
wait.
all the locks, and then the
Wow, they were weird.
a few minutes later, as you're walking down the street, you see the lights of the house turn off.
Oh, they must have found their parents.
Must be on their way or something.
Shoot.
Old people are weird.
I don't know about those people, man.
Those kids were weird.
Kids were weird.
It's just like in that Notebook. You said
You know-
they're gonna hunt.
They said they all had those black eyes. I was starting to think that they weren't contacts.
I thought they were.
None of them itched their eyes or anything.
How funny would
we'll
it
go
be
to
if
the
they
end of
got
the block
caught?
and then we'll come back and we'll trick or treat them again.
That's a good idea.
All right, yeah. So yeah, you go to the end of the block and then you come back.
Man, he probably gave him a ride home.
Yeah, and right when you say that, the door opens up, and
Trick or treat.
the house is completely dark, but you see no one, just the door kind of open in the darkness.
Crack a glow stick. Kind of.
I picture Dalton as he's definitely one to have a spring-assisted knife.
Or it's one of those old combs that's been sharpened.
Yeah.
A comb shiv.
Yeah, so you crack your glow stick and you go to shine into the door frame, and you see the face of the
Oh shit, it's a blue one.
you see the face of the oldest child, just right there in the darkness behind you.
Oh, hey.
He
Hi.
steps forward through the doorway, and his brothers follow behind him, and they close the door.
Where'd they go? Did you get a hold of your parents?
Oh, his phone wasn't working. We have to ask someone else. He got tired and decided to go to bed.
Yeah, old people are weird.
Can we still accompany you?
No.
No, I don't think so. We gotta get home and stuff.
Yeah,
And
my
they-
dad called.
All three of them, there's an anger flashing over their face, and the smallest one goes, "It's an awfully late hour to be out here alone."
Well, you had your chance. You kind of fucked up, Maybe you should have kept the old people awake more and not taken all their candy.
Good luck. And they turn the other direction and just knock on the next house. And then you see the person let them in, close the door.
So clearly,
Let's go look in the window.
Are we following the? Yeah, we're following.
Yeah, we're following these guys. Let's go look. Hey, black, you with the black mask. Go look in the window. Go see what they're doing in there.
Above the house, and try to look in the window.
Okay, yeah, roll for it.
Can I?
What's the sneak?
Tack.
Tack or wall, whatever you want to use.
Wall, I got a 21.
Okay, 21. Yeah, you ran up there quick. As soon as the door closed, you were and you did one of those cheesy sneaking rolls that kids do when they're sneaking around, where they just randomly somersault.
Just roll through the front yard all of a
Where
sudden.
they totally tripped and
Yeah. And you get up and you manage to peek. The curtains are parted just ever so slightly in the middle, and the lights are starting. You notice right as soon as you look in, the lights are flickering, and the children are standing there by the phone, and there's this woman "There's the phone. What's the number?" And the lights are flickering, and she's like, "What?" And they go dark, completely dark. And you can see the woman just standing there stock still, not moving at all. And the children grab her by the hand, and they pull her through a doorway and around a corner out of your sight.
Hey guys. So they picked up the phone, and then the lights started flickering. And then she stopped moving. And then they just let her off into another room.
I bet these are the same monsters from before.
Do we want to deal with this? Or
Should we go call? We should go to the next house and call 911.
I got a better idea.
Can I roll to see if I have a crazy item in my backpack?
I picture your
Honestly.
character is like you're dressed as John McClane, but you have like one of those '90s windbreakers on. You know, because you can't be cold.
It is cold. Yeah. It is cold.
I was hoping maybe just like a pair, like a night vision binocular. Maybe because my dad's going with all these ladies, so maybe he's got like some sort of weird stalker thing going on off hours.
Oh, he's got like one of those binoculars, just like the single one.
You know what happened is your mom cheated on him, and it drove him fucking crazy. And they got back together, and he just spied on her all the fucking time. Yeah.
He's just got all this crazy
And that's
spy
what-
gear in the house.
That was like what eventually led to their divorce, was her infidelity and his lack of trust. I mean, he's a reporter. Of course, he's going to get the scoop on his wife.
So
He said that several times in divorce court.
Would I have to roll for that, or would
Just keep pulling out goodies.
No, just pull it out.
Okay. Yeah, I'll peer in. I'll like go to the
Okay.
back using the little binocular the whole time.
All right, infiltration it is.
I'm trying to be super tactical about it.
Okay, yeah.
Cody, what are you doing?
Hold on.
Cody.
Yeah, you look through the window and you can see that the children are standing in front of this woman, and they have their hands up, palms out, facing towards her. And there's like this, at first you thought maybe like your eyes were watering, but there's this like almost like shimmering effect, like kind of like what you would see in ripples of water, but it's like forming around this woman.
Guys, we gotta act quick.
And it's difficult to describe, but it's almost like she fell out of existence. Like she was sucked into some sort of
A void.
a void, and she just disappeared. And roll a attack check for me.
14.
14. The youngest boy turns his black eyes, like his head suddenly jerks in your direction, and turns his black eyes and locks them directly with you.
Oh my goodness.
Roll a psych check for me, or wall, whichever you prefer.
20. I rolled a 19, not a nat 20.
A 20. You feel like a compulsion to open the door and to go inside, but you're like, fuck that.
I'm gonna flip him off.
Fuck that.
No.
Can I take an action or anything?
Yes.
I want to throw firecrackers in there.
I guess we can all roll initiative now if you want.
Okay.
God damn
Yeah,
it.
13. Are we rolling it as a group?
Yeah, we're just doing it as a group.
Oh, okay. So my natural one doesn't count.
Let's just elect somebody to roll it and
Okay.
have them do it.
Yeah, I got a 13.
All right, yeah, you guys get a round to do stuff.
Oh yeah.
And go, bro.
Well, I'm throwing firecrackers in the window.
Cody, what are you doing? What are you throwing firecrackers? We don't know. We're not. This isn't our house.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be hard for you to throw it inside. So let's roll an effectiveness roll. Let's just roll a d20, and you can add your wah to it to see how well it does. So you're like, yippee!
4.
And it's just like it's a dud, total dud.
Or is the window closed?
Like they're looking at this thing, it jumps in, you throw it in, and the wick is burning down, and it's burning pretty quickly. And there's this short period of time. It's just a few seconds, but the adrenaline's going, so it kind of stretches that time out. And you see the kids looking down at it like they're anticipating this thing to explode, and then just fizzles out. There's a tiny little bit of smoke, and they all smile and walk in your direction towards the door.
Oh.
Wait, are you at the door?
Yeah, it was near.
He's near the back door on the outside of the house.
Okay.
He tried to throw something.
I imagine I was like right next to him because I was trying to get him to not
Well, that was
throw
my turn.
firecrackers.
Scott, we gotta get out of here.
Skunt, come on. I'm grabbing him, trying to pull him away. Get away from all this. Get away from this whatever the fuck.
I'm an 8-year-old and he's 11, so
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
probably
right.
working pretty well.
Hey, stop! We gotta fight these guys.
You don't fight anything.
I'm gonna use my whole action to just grab Skunt and pull him away.
Okay. All right. I could sit. If he's not really resisting, then I think you could do that. No problem.
Try to get
Without a
as
roll.
close. Try to get around the house to the front towards our bikes again.
Yeah. So you're dragging him away, and just as you make it around the corner of the house, like right before you see the door, like kind of open up, and one of them walk out and turn its head towards you. And there's like a brief period where like there's like a shimmer almost over the largest kid, and he almost looks like scaly.
Time to go. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go.
So you hop on your bikes, and they're right behind you, and it's almost like they're levity. Like they're just
shit.
kind of gliding across the ground behind
Oh shit!
you.
They're
at high
vampires.
speed.
They're fucking.
Told you there's monsters here.
I'm gonna throw a pocket full of gravel at him.
So these three boys are running kind of single file, and there's this shimmering going on around them, and it's almost like they're fading away, almost like merging into one another. Yeah, there were three children, three
Okay.
brother children.
Okay. I thought there were 4 for some reason.
They're like almost like merging into one another, but really what it is
It's one being that's being projected as 3 people.
exactly very astute, and it's actually much larger than the children. Like, and I would say it's a good 6.5 foot tall, and it almost looks like a velociraptor, but it's a little bit leaner and a little bit more humanoid and upright. There's no tail. It's got 3 toes, 3 claws on its hands, and it has a little bit of a snout, but it's kind of like a skinny-looking reptile man chasing after you now. It drops down on all 4s, and it's just running as fast as it can towards you.
Ah!
I'm going to go home.
I want to go home too.
That is what kids would think. I just want to go home.
Oh god! Oh god!
I mean, I'd be
can I
like,
try to,
"You guys have a good night."
I want to take all those rotten eggs, like the 2 dozen rotten eggs I have.
Oh yeah!
And I want to just like throw them on the ground behind us as I'm riding our bike, just to, like make it like slippery behind me, hoping he'll slip on it.
Oh, nice. All right, yeah. Roll. I guess that would be like a wasp.
Yeah, that's not very good.
You can always use your stamina for it.
Okay, 5.
You got a 5. Yeah, you dump out all these eggs behind you, and it runs through the eggs, and barely makes a difference. And you look forward to keep yourself from crashing for a split second, and when you look back, it's gone.
Oh shit.
And so now you guys are riding, kind of looking.
Okay.
I
Okay.
ate my first one.
You guys saw that, right? Everybody saw that?
Yeah. Dude, it said they were gonna hunt. Now it's hunting us.
Oh god! What was that? Why was that thing was so scary? Why was it 3 kids?
I'm telling you, man, I'm going home.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I wasn't that scared because I got this baby.
What?
Everybody roll a d20 for me.
18.
13.
5.
Or 16.
Cody, out of the darkness, right off of the side of the road from the woods, there's just a streak. It seemed like it maybe leapt from a tree. You see this reptile man just come out of nowhere, flying through the air, falling out of the tree, claws extended in your direction.
I will pee my pants a little
Roll
bit.
to
Or is it
defend
like a-
yourself.
I got an 11. I rolled 1. You had 12.
You got 11. It tackles you and gets caught up in your bike. So it manages to kind of grab as it's grabbing you. You tumble over a few times, And and at the end, you're on the ground on your back in the road.
Its arm's like through the center of the bike, and the other one's all caught up in a spoke or something.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like trying to pull its arms and stuff out.
Oh God, Cody, jump on my pegs!
I'm jumping on those pegs. Do I still have my gun on me?
Yeah, of course you do. It's you got the strap on. So. All right, yeah, you jump on the pegs and start to take off. And just as this creature stands up and throws the bike aside and is about to run, you hear an engine coming, speeding down the road. Just then, this old, beat-up car smashes into this creature and hits a tree, just crumpling the entire front of the vehicle, pinning this creature. It's still alive, and it's like screaming and kind of pushing at the vehicle, and you can see it's actually shaking the vehicle. Like in a few minutes, in a few moments, it might actually break itself free.
Does it have like those little flaps on its throat, like the Jurassic Park spitters?
No.
Oh.
Run away, keep running away.
And out of the car, you see that man that you've been seeing around town with the aluminum foil on his head, still kind of half on, stumble out of the car, clutching his torso, and he has like a piece of like twisted scrap metal from the car, like in his, like impaled into his stomach, and out through the other side. And he's like points over to this house. He goes, "Get in there. There's no one in there. Go. Follow me."
Going in that house, I guess.
And he starts like kind of limping in after you, like leaving a trail of blood as this car is being shook back and forth.
I'll try to give him a hand in, like a little stump to... I'm 80 pounds. I'm just slowing him down.
Yeah, you're like a quarter of his weight, a third of his weight.
I'm going to get off my bike and have him lean on that while he's walking and just walk.
Thank you. And he gets in the house and he tries to barricade it, lock all the doors. And he runs, he just like lays down on the couch and he starts to pull the metal like out of his torso.
Oh God, mister, that doesn't look... I'm gonna go find the phone to call the police.
You see just blood just pouring right out. You pick up the phone, it's just dead.
What was that thing?
The phones aren't gonna work.
He needs napkins.
Oh, that thing?
I'm gonna grab like or can I search the kitchen for like napkins or hand towels?
Yeah, sure. First aid of some sort?
Yeah, a first aid kit. Bathroom for a first aid kit.
17. So yeah, you help. Sure.
16 to look for a first aid kit in the bathroom.
Yeah, you find one. I mean, it's kind of rinky-dink, but it might help. I don't know if it
I
helps
was
with
one higher, so
impalement,
I found it first.
I don't really know if 11-year-olds are equipped to handle it.
Yeah, well,
he's like treating
putting
himself.
Band-Aids on it.
You can see like he gets into the first aid kit and he pulls out like the scissors. And he like cuts his own shirt off, and underneath he's like covered in tattoos and he's got scars all over his body, like a fucking warrior. And he's just like, "Oh man, this is bad. You boys got to get out of here.
You just told us to come here, sir.
No, I'm saying you got to get out of this town.
My dad.
Wait a second. You were at my house earlier.
What is that thing?
It's fucked up. Nobody believes me. They think I'm crazy. I call them saurians. Sounds stupid, but that's just what we've been calling them.
We?
Yeah, me and my friends, God, it's a long, complicated story. I'm not even from this world. I'm from some other one, all right? And these saurians, they're from another one as well. And every now and then, there's these places where it's thin. It's thin during a certain time of year or certain events, and they can come through. They got...
Like Slim Fast?
And they harvest. They harvest different worlds. They take people. Sometimes they take whole cities. Sometimes they take whole worlds. Maybe just a few people.
Are they gonna harvest my mom and dad?
They may have already done that. I'm sorry to say that, but that's why I'm saying you need to get out of here. And you see his eyes like starting to get kind of droopy. He's like, "I wish I had my medallion to give you."
Oh, wait, this one?
Oh, yeah. If you wear that, they can't. If you wear that, they can't with the tinfoil. They can't. And he just like loses consciousness.
Mister, wake up!
I'm gonna put the medallion on real quick.
Take a bunch of towels and kind of like try to stuff as many of them as I can into the wound.
You gotta do CPR on it.
Roll a law check for me.
Yeah, do CPR.
19.
19. Yeah, you shove all these towels into his wound. And he wakes up. Oh! Immediately like, oh, fuck! And right after his scream, you hear just this horrendous outside, and you look out the window and you can see this car roll 2 times. And this Saurian kind of walking and limping towards the house.
Hey, mister, can they come in if they're not invited? Was that a thing? They needed to be invited, right? Like a vampire.
Oh, no, they just do that. They do that so that people won't call the police. You know, like if you're invited in, they have a tendency to not call the police on you till it's too late, you know, and they look like kids. So, you know, sympathy. And
Do you have weapons?
I do.
he's like, I got this Bowie. He's got a big Bowie knife.
Oh, shit.
The problem with carrying around guns is that between worlds, you run out of ammo, and a gun is basically a fucking useless paperweight. Maybe a club. Not every world's got bullets.
Makes sense. So how do we kill it?
It's like banging on the door now.
Kill it? We want to kill it? We need to run out the back.
What are we
Yeah,
supposed to do?
I'm 8.
Yeah, seriously.
This-
Fuck out of here.
You need... Okay.
Home Alone.
You need to get out of here. You need to get out of here. Go out the back before it breaks in. I'll hold him off. Just keep the medallion on you and wear aluminum foil. I'm telling you, it protects you.
I'm running out the back, and I'm gonna stop and try to like search the for aluminum foil.
I hope this helps.
I'm gonna light a smoke bomb at the door, like 2 or 3 of them, and like run off.
Yeah. Okay. Now all the smoke alarms are going off.
Yeah,
So
loud noise will distract him.
He's like standing at the door with a reverse grip on the Bowie knife, and with his right hand, and his left hand is just clutching his wound, and he's just half doubled over, just blood everywhere. Like he's almost slipping in it on the linoleum in front of the doorway, and the door burst open. He plants his feet, and you guys make it out the back door just to hear the final struggle. You just hear the 2 of them fighting.
Did I get aluminum foil on my way out?
What'd you roll?
7.
A 7. No, too much of a panic. Not enough time.
That one drawer I looked in didn't have it.
They didn't have it in the place where we keep it at my house.
Yeah, exactly. That's it.
You were a little rushed by the giant...
Who keeps spoons in the drawer there?
A little rushed by the giant lizard breaking down the door.
Yeah, right. Oh God! We gotta go home. We gotta go home. We gotta go check on my mom and dad.
My dad's got a bunch of...
Whose house would be closest to us at this point?
Hold on, let me pull out my handy map.
Yeah, let's just roll for it and see who's closer, huh?
19.
9.
I'm like right on the other side of this, right on the other side of that fence.
Okay, let's go. Let's go to your house then. Are your parents home?
No, they're never.
Your parents aren't.
So yeah, you peek over the other side of the fence, and the lights are on in your house, and you see a silhouette that is not your parent. It's much too skinny, much too tall, much too lanky, and in a split second, it shifts and changes to that of your father's. So now, as the final echoes of the stranger's desperate struggle fade from your memory, the children find themselves standing in the cold night air, the silhouette of the house looming ominously behind them. Their breaths come in short gasps, a mixture of fear and the biting chill of the night. The once familiar streets of Ashwood Hallow now feel alien and treacherous. The moon, previously hidden behind clouds, emerges, casting a pale glow over the town. Shadows play tricks on the eyes, making every rustle and distant noise a cause for alarm. The whispers of Blackwood Forest seem to grow louder, as if
the very trees were gossiping about the night's events. Homes, once symbols of warmth and safety, now harbored dark secrets and unknown threats. Every lighted window, every silhouette could be hiding a Saurian spy. Trust, once freely given among neighbors, is now a rare commodity. The children clutch tightly to the clues they've gathered, the weight of their discovery pressing heavily on their young shoulders. The realization hits them. They're the town's last hope. The first rays of dawn begin to break, and their journey has just begun. The battle for Ashwood Hallow is far from over. The darker secrets still wait to be uncovered. What will the next night bring? Only time will tell. Thank you for listening to episode 1 of our Halloween special, The Battle of Ashwood Hallow.
Bitch.
Bitch.